Hey gamers, Cybersnake's back, and as promised this is the little video of what I've done with my room so far, but I thought I'd start with showing you the Nintendo Neon Light fully working. It's really quite nice for what it is, so I thought I'd start with that and Mario just to set the mood. But I'll turn the light back on and I'll actually show you what I've done. Excuse the handy cam work because I'm holding this in my hand and trying to film at the same time. So, light back on, and let's sway over firstly to over here. Now you can remember all that little lot. That's on my back wall now. I've actually moved my two cabinets, which will be all gone in the next month or so, with brand new cabinets, and I've got all my PS 1, 2, 3 and 4 in the other one side, and then Dreamcast, Saturn, NES, you name it in that side, and then all my box sets and a couple of my consoles on top. Now, as I say, all that will change in the coming months with a couple of brand new cabinets there. But this is what has changed now. Now, obviously I've got a new setup, and I've got these like cube effect cabinets, which I really do like. So I've got me big telly on the middle of the back wall now, with my Wii on the top, the Wii U, and then that looks familiar, don't it, Daz? That's your Dreamcast that he gave me. Works very well. Thankfully I've got a PAL one at last. And then let's go back down into the boxes now. Each box has its own console. So there's the Mega Console, the Super Nintendo, which I was playing earlier on. Still got the gaming. And anybody familiar with one of these? That's the FM Towns Marty with Splatterhouse. Still a copy version, unfortunately. So a shout out to anybody who knows of, or who knows where I can get a proper full boxed complete version of Splatterhouse for the FM Towns Marty. That is a must. I'm really looking for one. So anybody who knows who's got one, I'm sure Craig, you may have one, but I've got this feeling you're not going to sell it easily. But if you ever want to part with it, mate, you know who to call. But there's my FM Towns Marty and my PS4. And then over here, just to fill the gap, I've got all my American PS2 games and my Gradius 5, my Japanese version there. And then I've got a lot of LPs down there. Got to put them somewhere. Then my PS3. And then finally I've got my Neo Geo controller, and then more albums over that side. Right, panning back, and you've seen this before. It's the old Bang & Olufsen on a new table, which is looking much better, to be honest. Now down below I've got a few consoles that I really wanted out of the boxes, because I do love all these consoles. So firstly you've got the Neo Geo. That's a must to have out. Now I'm indulging myself in the old King of the Fighters series. And the PSX, which plays all my Japanese fighters and my shooters that I'm now gradually getting. Fantastic console that is. And then down below we've got the old Genesis that I had off SNES-tastic. Still in good use. Still looking for a few more games for that system. I'll get there in the end. And then a system that had to come out of the box, because this is one of my favourite systems, is my Panasonic Q. And it's just going to be interesting to get back into the GameCube games again. But it's such an awesome console, it had to be out as part of the set. But as I say, that's just a few consoles I've got out. Eventually, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get a whole lot more out, because I do have a lot more which are up there, all the way around there, and there may be more to come in the future. But as I say, you know, the setup so far, it's just a work in progress, but I'm happy with what I've done so far. But that's your lot, guys. That's all I've done so far. Slow progress, but all good things come to those who wait, as I say. But before I go, I'll just show you these things. I forgot to show you these earlier on. I've indulged myself in a couple of the newer Turtle figures. So I picked myself up Leonardo, and I got myself Raphael. I mean, detail wise, I think they're really good. I do personally. A lot of people have said they're quite ugly looking, but you'll never beat the original Turtles. But still, that's the first two. I'm going to get all four of them, and probably the original Turtles eventually anyway. But bit of useless content for you there, guys. So I'll leave it there, and I'll pan back up to where I started from, and I'll call it quits. And as always, I am CyberSnake7. Keep playing, guys. Keep watching. All the best.